Ladies and gentlemen, leadership at its core is not about commanding or controlling. It's not about positioning yourself as the person at the top of a pyramid with others serving beneath you. No, true leadership is about uplifting those around you and guiding them to their highest potential. It's about building people, not tearing them apart. In this world, we often come across individuals who hold positions of power, but fail to understand the essence of what it truly means to lead. They may be successful in terms of titles and authority, but they lack the one key characteristic that separates great leaders from the rest: the ability to nurture, develop, and elevate others. True leaders understand that the ultimate purpose of leadership is to cultivate the potential of those around them. They look at individuals not as they are in the present moment, but as they can be. They see the seeds of greatness in everyone they meet and work tirelessly to water and nurture those seeds. A leader who builds people does not simply focus on what an individual can do for them, but rather how they can assist that individual in discovering their own strength. Now, let's take a moment to think about the impact of negative leadership. When leaders tear others apart, they don't just undermine those individuals, they also destroy the very foundation of teamwork and unity. A leader who constantly criticizes, belittles, or uses their authority to instill fear is not fostering an environment of growth. Instead, they are creating a culture where trust is broken, morale is crushed, and people retreat into themselves, afraid to take risks or embrace challenges. This is not leadership, it is manipulation. Amzo. On the other hand, a true leader recognizes that leadership is not about personal gain, but about the legacy they leave in the lives of others. When you build people up, you create a ripple effect that can change the world. You help people grow, reach their full potential, and find their purpose. That is the true essence of leadership. Leaving a legacy not in what you've accomplished personally, but in the lives you've touched and the people you've empowered. It is through the cultivation of others that we build a world of strength, unity, and success. True leaders build people by believing in them, guiding them, and standing beside them. They challenge individuals to reach higher, aim further, and become more than they ever thought possible. Let me leave you with this thought. Leadership is not about building a monument to yourself, but about leaving behind a community that thrives, grows, and flourishes long after you're gone. A true leader builds people, and in doing so, they build a future. Leadership is often misunderstood as the position of power and authority. Many perceive a leader as someone at the top of an organization or group, dictating decisions and issuing commands. However, this narrow definition reduces leadership to a mere position, missing the essence of what true leadership is about. The fundamental purpose of leadership is not to exert control or power over others, but to guide, influence, and empower people to become their best selves. A true leader is one who recognizes their role as a servant to the people they lead. Rather than focusing on their own authority, a true leader prioritizes the growth and development of others. Leadership should never be about building one's personal empire. Instead, it is about building individuals, teams, and communities by encouraging, nurturing, and empowering others. At the heart of leadership is a deep sense of responsibility to the people you lead. A leader's purpose is not fulfilled by simply reaching their own goals. Rather, it is about helping others achieve their full potential. When leaders focus on empowering those around them, they create a lasting impact that extends far beyond their own achievements. This is because true leaders understand that their success is directly linked to the success of the people they lead. A leader's legacy is not built on the number of accolades they receive, but on the lives they change and the people they lift to higher levels of success and fulfillment. Leaders who focus on their own power and status often make the mistake of trying to control every aspect of a situation, disregarding the value of others' opinions and ideas. This creates a toxic work environment where fear and compliance replace creativity, collaboration, and innovation. True leadership, on the other hand, encourages autonomy. A great leader does not demand obedience. Instead, they inspire loyalty and respect by earning it through their actions and values. Leadership is about creating an environment where others are motivated to reach their full potential, not out of fear of punishment, but out of a desire to contribute to a greater purpose. A leader who genuinely cares about the growth of others does not focus solely on their immediate team or organization. They recognize that true leadership transcends boundaries and has a broader impact on society. A great leader sees their role as part of a larger, interconnected system and understands that their actions ripple outwards, affecting many lives. When a leader builds people, they are investing in the future of society as a whole. This is especially true in the context of education, business, or community leadership, where the individuals being mentored or supported will in turn become leaders who will carry forward the values and principles they learned from their mentor. By focusing on the growth of individuals, a true leader contributes to the betterment of the entire community and ensures that future generations will have the tools they need to succeed. Effective leadership is rooted in the belief that people are capable of more than they often realize. Leaders who understand this seek to create an environment that fosters personal growth and development, one where individuals are encouraged to stretch beyond their comfort zones and discover their own potential. In this environment, people are not viewed as mere tools or resources to achieve the leader's objectives, but as valuable contributors with unique strengths, talents, and perspectives that can benefit the organization and society as a whole. By focusing on building people, leaders create a culture of growth, resilience, and adaptability. The true measure of leadership lies in the ability to inspire and empower others. It is not enough to simply direct or manage. A true leader must influence people in a way that compels them to develop their skills, take risks, and contribute meaningfully to a collective vision. A leader's primary role is to guide people toward realizing their full potential, providing them with the tools, support, and encouragement they need to succeed. This may require offering mentorship, sharing knowledge, giving constructive feedback, or simply listening to others' ideas and concerns. It involves fostering an environment where people feel valued and respected, knowing that their contributions matter and that they have a meaningful role in achieving a greater goal. The purpose of leadership is also deeply tied to the idea of service. A true leader does not see themselves as someone above others, but as someone who serves the needs of those they lead. This service-minded approach to leadership focuses on removing obstacles that prevent people from achieving their potential, providing the necessary resources, and offering guidance when needed. A leader's success is measured not by their ability to command or control, but by their ability to inspire others to grow, evolve, and excel. At the core of effective leadership is the ability to recognize and nurture potential in others. A true leader does not simply manage tasks or oversee activities. They understand that leadership is about developing the people they lead. Every individual possesses unique talents, skills, and potential that, when cultivated, can result in extraordinary growth, not only for the individual, but also for the team, organization, and society as a whole. Leadership is not about focusing solely on the outcomes, but rather on the journey of growth and development that each person undertakes. The true leader's role is to guide others toward realizing their own strengths, helping them overcome their weaknesses, and inspiring them to achieve things they might have never thought possible. When a leader seeks to nurture potential, they do so by taking an active interest in the personal and professional growth of their team members. They see beyond the surface and take the time to understand the strengths, weaknesses, desires, and aspirations of each individual. By recognizing and acknowledging the unique abilities of others, a leader can create an environment where everyone feels valued and appreciated for what they bring to the table. This approach encourages people to bring their best selves to work, to be engaged in the mission, and to pursue their growth with enthusiasm and determination. It is a leader's ability to nurture potential that helps transform a group of individuals into a cohesive, high-performing team. One of the first steps in nurturing potential is providing the right environment for growth. This environment should be supportive, challenging, and inclusive. A nurturing environment allows individuals to step out of their comfort zones without fear of failure or judgment. It encourages creativity and innovation, allowing individuals to try new ideas and take risks. When a leader fosters this kind of environment, it empowers people to believe in their own potential and take ownership of their development. It is crucial for a leader to understand that growth does not happen in a vacuum. People need to feel safe, supported, and inspired to reach for the next level. Leaders who create such an environment provide their team members with a foundation to flourish, both personally and professionally. Beyond creating a safe space for growth, nurturing potential also involves actively guiding others through their developmental journey. Leadership is about providing the right resources, opportunities, and experiences that help individuals build the skills necessary for their growth. This means offering mentorship, providing constructive feedback, and giving individuals the autonomy to take on challenges and make decisions. The leader's role is to provide the tools necessary for success, while also encouraging independence and self-reliance. The goal is not to create followers, but to cultivate leaders who are capable of thinking critically, solving problems, and leading others. A critical aspect of nurturing potential is recognizing that growth is often a slow and gradual process. It requires patience and understanding. Leaders who truly nurture potential do not expect instant results or perfection. They acknowledge that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process and view failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than as something to be discouraged or punished. In fact, a true leader embraces mistakes as an essential part of the development journey, offering guidance and support to help individuals learn from their failures and use them as stepping stones to greater success. This mindset not only empowers individuals to take risks, but also fosters a culture where innovation thrives because people are not afraid to experiment and try new things. Nurturing potential is not a one-time act, but an ongoing commitment. A true leader is always looking for ways to support the continuous growth of their team members, whether it's through offering professional development opportunities, encouraging learning, or simply providing regular feedback. Leaders who are committed to nurturing potential understand that development is a lifelong process. They keep the lines of communication open, ensure that their team members are aware of their strengths and areas for improvement, and continuously motivate them to stretch beyond their perceived limits. This ongoing commitment to growth builds trust between the leader and the team, reinforcing the notion that the leader genuinely cares about the success and well-being of those they lead. Nurturing potential also requires the ability to see the potential in others when they cannot see it themselves. Many individuals may not immediately recognize their own capabilities or may lack the confidence to take on challenges. It is the leader's responsibility to step in and provide that encouragement, that belief in their abilities, and that spark of inspiration. Leaders who nurture potential help others see their value and offer guidance in how to unlock their fullest abilities. They know that great leaders are not necessarily born, but are often made through encouragement, support, and belief in their capabilities. This belief is sometimes the only thing an individual needs to push past their self-doubt and step into a future full of promise. In addition to providing the encouragement necessary for growth, a true leader also recognizes the importance of celebrating progress and accomplishments, no matter how small. Acknowledging milestones, celebrating successes, and providing positive reinforcement are essential elements in nurturing potential. When people feel recognized for their progress, they are motivated to continue striving for more. Leaders who celebrate the journey rather than just the destination create a culture where hard work and dedication are rewarded and where individuals are inspired to keep growing and improving. Nurturing potential is a key characteristic of true leadership because it is about seeing the best in others and helping them reach the heights they are capable of achieving. When a leader commits to developing those around them, they create a ripple effect that benefits not only the individuals they work with, but the entire organization and beyond. Leaders who nurture potential do not just manage, they inspire, empower, and transform. Through their guidance and support, they shape individuals who go on to achieve great things and lead others in turn, perpetuating a cycle of growth, development, and empowerment. The impact of negative leadership is profound and far-reaching, often creating an environment that stifles creativity, morale, and growth. When leaders fail to recognize the importance of building others up and instead engage in behaviors that undermine, criticize, or control, they create a toxic atmosphere that affects not only the individuals directly involved, but the organization or community as a whole. Negative leadership can manifest in many forms, such as micromanagement, constant criticism, manipulation, and a lack of empathy. While some may mistakenly believe that this type of leadership is effective in maintaining order or achieving results, in reality, it diminishes the very foundation on which success is built: trust, collaboration, and mutual respect. One of the most damaging aspects of negative leadership is the creation of a culture of fear. When leaders focus on control and punishment rather than growth and development, they instill fear in their followers. Fear leads to a lack of confidence, lower self-esteem, and a general unwillingness to take risks or innovate. People become more concerned about avoiding mistakes than about learning from them, and creativity is stifled. In a culture of fear, people begin to second-guess their decisions, hesitate to share ideas, and avoid speaking up or challenging the status quo. As a result, the very individuals who are meant to contribute to the success of the organization are paralyzed by the fear of making errors, resulting in stagnation and missed opportunities. Negative leadership erodes the sense of trust between leaders and their teams. Trust is the bedrock of any successful relationship, and leadership is no exception. When a leader engages in toxic behaviors, such as playing favorites, withholding information, or failing to keep promises, trust is broken. Without trust, employees or team members are less likely to collaborate effectively or feel motivated to go above and beyond for the organization. They may begin to question the leader's intentions, wondering if their best interests are truly being considered. This lack of trust fosters a disconnect between the leader and their team, making it difficult to foster the kind of unity and shared vision that is necessary for collective success. As trust diminishes, so too does the morale of the entire group, and the atmosphere becomes one of division rather than cooperation. In addition to eroding trust, negative leadership often leads to low employee engagement. When individuals feel undervalued, disrespected, or belittled, they are less likely to be motivated to contribute their best work. The lack of support and encouragement can cause disengagement, resulting in a drop in productivity, creativity, and overall performance. Employees or team members may do the bare minimum to avoid confrontation or simply to protect themselves from further criticism, rather than striving to contribute meaningfully to the organization's success. Over time, this disengagement can result in high turnover rates as individuals seek out healthier environments where they feel valued and respected. Negative leadership not only damages the individual, but also disrupts the overall flow of the organization, leading to inefficiency and loss of talent. When leaders focus on negative behaviors, they foster a culture of competition rather than collaboration. Instead of encouraging individuals to work together toward shared goals, negative leaders often pit people against each other. They create an environment where individuals feel that their success is dependent on the failure of others, leading to an unhealthy atmosphere of rivalry and distrust. This lack of collaboration weakens the team dynamic, as people are more focused on protecting their own interests than working toward a common objective. Collaboration is essential in any organization or community, and when leaders fail to foster a sense of teamwork, they jeopardize the collective strength of the group. The result is often a fragmented, disjointed team that lacks the cohesion necessary to tackle challenges and achieve success. The damage caused by negative leadership extends beyond the immediate environment. When a leader engages in toxic behavior, they set a poor example for others to follow. Leaders are role models, whether they intend to be or not, and their actions influence those around them. When negative leadership is allowed to thrive, it creates a cycle where those who are impacted by it may go on to become leaders themselves, perpetuating the same harmful behaviors. This cycle can continue for generations, creating a culture of negativity that becomes ingrained within the organization or community. Over time, the toxic environment becomes normalized, and individuals may begin to believe that negative leadership is the only way to achieve success. Breaking this cycle requires a conscious effort to shift the mindset and approach to leadership, with an emphasis on trust, respect, and empowerment, rather than control and fear. Another devastating consequence of negative leadership is the damage it causes to the emotional and mental well-being of individuals. Constant criticism, lack of support, and feelings of inadequacy can lead to stress, burnout, and even mental health issues. When employees or team members feel that they are never good enough, or that their efforts are never appreciated, their self-esteem takes a hit. This can lead to anxiety, depression, and a loss of motivation. Mental and emotional well-being are critical to personal success and overall performance, and negative leadership actively undermines these aspects of an individual's life. This creates a vicious cycle in which people are both personally and professionally harmed, leading to further disengagement and dissatisfaction. Leadership is not about the immediate results or the personal accolades one can acquire, but about the legacy left behind. A true leader's legacy is defined by the strength, growth, and success of the people they lead, rather than by their own accomplishments or titles. A leader's true measure of success lies in the ability to create a lasting impact by building others up, empowering them, and equipping them with the tools they need to become leaders themselves. Building a legacy of strength means fostering a culture of continuous growth and development, ensuring that the positive influence of leadership persists long after the individual leader has moved on or retired. The true strength of leadership is seen not just in the success of the present moment, but in the enduring resilience and capabilities of those who follow in their footsteps. A leader who focuses on building a legacy of strength understands that leadership is not a solitary pursuit. It is not about achieving personal goals or accumulating personal power, but about creating a sustainable and thriving environment where others can flourish. In a sense, leadership is about setting the stage for future generations to succeed. It is about preparing the next group of leaders to take on challenges, make decisions, and continue to carry forward the vision of the organization, community, or society. This type of leadership goes beyond individual achievement and focuses on the long-term health and prosperity of the collective. A legacy of strength is built through mentorship, trust, and a commitment to the development of others, ensuring that the knowledge and skills necessary for success are passed down and cultivated. Building a strong legacy requires a focus on empowerment, not control. True leaders understand that their role is to empower those they lead to take ownership of their own growth and success. They provide the guidance, resources, and support needed for individuals to succeed, but they also encourage autonomy and self-reliance. Rather than simply telling people what to do, great leaders inspire others to make their own decisions, solve their own problems, and take initiative. By fostering a sense of empowerment, a leader builds strength in others, allowing them to grow into leaders themselves. This creates a ripple effect that extends beyond the leader's direct influence, as those who have been empowered go on to inspire and lead others. Empowerment is a key component of building a legacy of strength because it ensures that the leader's influence continues to spread even when they are no longer present. A leader who seeks to build a legacy of strength also understands the importance of resilience. Strength is not about avoiding adversity or challenges. Rather, it is about the ability to withstand, adapt, and grow in the face of difficulties. Resilient leaders teach their followers how to navigate obstacles with confidence and perseverance. They model how to respond to setbacks with a growth mindset, showing others that failure is not the end, but an opportunity to learn and improve. By instilling a sense of resilience in others, leaders create individuals who are not only capable of handling challenges, but who also become stronger and more adaptable as a result. This type of leadership fosters a culture where setbacks are viewed as learning experiences rather than reasons for discouragement. A legacy of resilience is vital because it equips individuals with the mindset and skills necessary to face the inevitable challenges they will encounter in the future, ensuring that they are well prepared to succeed in the long term.